Hello, I'm the vet, and today I want to talk to you about physical fitness. Physical fitness is very important if you want to be on your journey for optimum health. Um, Fitness can affect your occupational dimension, and what I mean by that is I know people who are obese and they can't get a job because they have so much extra weight gain on them that it physically hurts their knees, their backs. They can't walk 5 feet in front of them because their knees are going to give out. When they go to the grocery store, those are the people that you see where they may have some other physical ailment, but the bottom line is use it or lose it. They have to get in the electronic chair things in the grocery store to roll around to get their groceries, or they send somebody else, a caregiver or somebody, to go and take care of their errands outside because they're not physically well enough themselves to do it. Physical fitness can also affect your emotional state. I know people who are obese who are very depressed, and depression makes them eat even more. And it makes them stay in the house and hide out because they're embarrassed about who they've become. If this is a new thing for them, they're embarrassed. So there goes your social interactions. So you have a decrease in social interaction because you're not physically fit. You possibly aren't able to work outside of your home because you're not physically fit, because you're too ill. And you may be depressed because you're not physically fit. I think that physical fitness would go right up there with clean, quality eating. When I did my assessment, I was really proud at my results. It wasn't a surprise. I walked several hours every few days, and I've been doing this for a very long time. That's one exercise that I know that I can do very well. The one thing that I do need to work on, though, when I go on my walks for my own physical well-being, is to maybe possibly leave my cell phone behind, because I know that I get pretty distracted when my phone rings and then I get to talking, and according to what the conversation is about, my heart rate will either speed up or it'll just stay normal if it's a regular conversation, it's not a heated discussion or something. But I want you all to start where you are. There's a lot of people that set New Year's resolutions and they go in full throttle at the beginning of the year because they got this new Fitbit, they got the little new thing on their smartwatch that counts their steps and all these different gadgets that people buy just so they can go work out when you really don't need any of that stuff. You have to start where you are. Everybody's workout regimen isn't yours. You need to know what you can do before you try to follow the crowd. A lot of people go in full throttle and then they crash and burn 2 to 3 weeks later. So I would suggest that you speak with a professional so that they can do an assessment, so that you can learn what your weaknesses are and your strengths are, and then they can build your regimen specifically for you, working with that information. If you haven't been physically active in a very long time, I suggest walking. It's the easiest thing to do. If you cannot get outside of your house, even easier would be to walk around your house. That's something that I participated in during one of the late stages of one of my pregnancies. I just pretty much walked the perimeter of my house. It was safe for me because I was in the house, but I was still getting exercise in. Where there's a will, there's a way. I believe in you. I know that you can do it. Just take baby steps and you'll get there. Have a good one.